Hello friends, welcome back for the very new and outstanding lecture. My name is Aqib and I'm your English language instructor. Today I'm here with a very exciting lecture and I hope that you will love it and you will like it the most. So let's come down towards the lecture. Well, my today's lecture is about the letter L-E-T-T-E-R-N-S. It is about the letter. Now here I'm talking about the American accent when there is double T. So one T is silent and when T is in the middle of two vowel sound, so we pronounce with a fast the sound. Letter. Okay, so if I talked about the letter are further classified into two categories. Number one, we have vowel sound. We have five vowels A, E, I, O and U. They are called vowel sound in English language. And we have consonant. There are 21 consonants. Now vowel is a very kind of difficult area. 5 vowels are there but they contain 20 sound. Only 5 vowels are there but they contain 20 sound. And as far as the consonant are concerned, so we have 21 consonant and we have 2 approximate as well. Y and W, but they encompass 24 sounds. But my today's lecture is about the pair consonant. As most of the students, they are having a lot of problem. They cannot speak like a native speaker. So tonight I'm gonna teach you a very easy trick how to speak like a native speaker or how to be next to the native. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the pair consonant and then I'll teach you that why these pair consonants are extremely important and excellent and outstanding speaking. It means that I'll be talking about the uses and its usage in quicker, cleaner and in stylish English speaking, right? So let's come down towards the pair consonant. Let me clarify your concept. We have p sound and we have b sound. They are called pair consonant. Now, why they are called pair consonant? If you just think about the pronunciation, the articulation of the p sound, whenever we pronounce p sound, so we join our both lips. It is also called bilabial sound because 2 lips are involved in its production, its articulation. And same is the case here with the b sound. Whenever we talk about b sound, so we join our both lips. So here, p and b sound, the place of articulation is same. So when the place of articulation is same, we call it pair consonant. Now if we talk about the f and v sound, they are also called pair consonant. Whenever we pronounce f sound, so we bite down our lower lip with the upper teeth and we produce a f sound. And same is the case here with the v sound. It is most of the students, they are having problem whenever they pronounce v sound, so they cannot pronounce properly. Instead of v, by biting down your lower lip, they go for the roundation of their lips, they pronounce v sound, which is completely wrong. So whenever you pronounce v sound, I want you to bite down your lower lip with the upper teeth, bite it slightly. There is a sort of ear and friction and you produce a beautiful v sound. So whenever we pronounce f and v sound, so we bite down our lower lip. So the place of articulation is same. And when the place of articulation is same, we call it pair consonant. Now let's move to the third example. We have s and z sound. Whenever we pronounce s sound, so the ear is coming out through your front teeth, and whenever we pronounce z sound, so the ear is also coming out of your teeth. So the place of articulation is same. Or in other words, you can also say that it takes the same mouth position. Okay, so if it takes the same mouth position, so we call it pair consonant. Now I'm going to talk about the t and d sound. Whenever you pronounce t sound, so the tip of your tongue is touching behind the upper teeth and you produce a beautiful t sound. And whenever you pronounce the sound, so the tip of your tongue is touching behind the upper teeth. So the place of articulation is same. And as I told you, if the place of articulation is same, we call it pair consonant. Now, if we talk about the pair consonant, and then I talked about these certain sounds, for in b sound, for in v sound, so in z sound, and same is the case here with the t and d sound. Now these b, v, z, and d, they are called y sounds. They are called y sound. And whenever I talk about p, f, s, and t, they are called unvoiced sounds. They are called unvoiced sounds. Now here is a question. What is the difference between voiced sound and unvoiced sound? As I've mentioned at the very beginning, that I want you to speak like a native speaker, and there is an easy trick if you know about the voiced sound and the unvoiced sound. Now we have here, this is called Adam's apple. I'm telling you that how to know whether the sound is voiced sound or unvoiced sound. This p is unvoiced sound, b is voiced sound, f, this is unvoiced sound, and v is voiced sound, s is unvoiced sound, z is voiced sound, and same is the case here with the t sound. It is unvoiced and d is voiced sound. Now how to know whether the sound is voiced sound or unvoiced sound? We have here, this is called Adam's apple. I'm telling you that how to know whether the sound is voiced sound or unvoiced sound. And here we have two tiny muscles, we call them vocal cords. Vocal cords. American people pronounce it vocal cord. They call it vocal cord. If you put your finger right here and you pronounce p sound, so you will feel no vibration like p. And if you go for the b sound, now add some voicing sound to the p sound, it will be like b. So if you feel vibration, we call it voice sound. And if you don't feel any vibration right here in the vocal cords, so we call it unvoiced sound. Okay, let's talk about the f and v sound. Whenever you pronounce f sound, so you bite down your lower lip with the upper teeth, and there is ear and friction. But if you put your finger right here on your Adam's apple and you pronounce the f sound, so here your vocal cords are not vibrating. So if your vocal cords are not vibrating, we call it unvoiced sound, and same is the case here with the v sound. Now add some voicing sound to the p sound. So you feel vibration here in the vocal cords. Those tiny muscles are vibrating. So if your vocal cords are vibrating, we call it voice sound. And same is the case here. You can practice somewhere at home. Now there is another easy method how to distinguish between voice sound and unvoiced sound. You just put your little finger inside your ear like that, or you can close it with the palm of your hand, one ear like this. If you pronounce p sound, so you will feel no vibration like pa. And if you go for the b sound, so you will feel vibrations. If you feel vibrations somewhere in the ear, it will be voice sound. And you have to practice somewhere at home on these sounds, right? Now, what are the benefits of teaching voice sound and unvoiced sound? It's really useful, and I want you to speak like a native speaker. Okay, let's just come down towards these examples, and you will come to know that how these voice sound and unvoiced sound are extremely important. Come down towards the first example. The first example here is walk, W, A, L, and K. And what is the past tense of walk? The past tense of walk is we just add ed. Walked. And most of the people they pronounce walked, which is completely wrong. Whenever you speak English, so you feel very tired. You feel as if somebody put mountains upon my shoulder when you are talking in English. Now, why we pronounce the last ed with a t sound? It's all about this k sound. Let me put my finger right here. If I feel vibration somewhere in the vocal cords, so it will be Y sound. Okay, let me try. Do I feel any vibration? No, we do not feel any vibration. So it is un-Y sound, and we represent un-Y sound with a minus V. It means that this is un-Y sound. And if it is unwise, so according to the rules and regulation, if it is unwise, we will pronounce this ed with a t sound. So this is not walked, it is walked. You will pronounce with a t sound. For example, I walked down the street. I walked along with my friend. So next time you will not pronounce with a d sound like walked. You know, there are tiny muscles, and then you feel very tired when you say walked. Okay, so this is not walked, it is walked. Let's talk about the second example. Let's move towards the third example. We have wash, W-A-S and H. We have wash. So sh sound is there. Now let me try whether the sh sound is Y sound or un-Y sound. Let me put my finger right here. If I feel vibration, so it will be Y sound, and if I don't feel vibration, this is un-Y sound. For example, shh. Do I feel any vibration? No, we do not feel any vibration right here in the vocal cord. So this is un-Y sound. And you know, un-Y sound, we represent un-Y sound with a minus V. It shows that this is un-Y sound. And what is the past tense of wash? It is washed. No, we do not pronounce with a d sound like washed. It is washed because of this sh sound. It is unwise, and if it is unwise, so we will pronounce with a t sound wash. Let's move towards the third example. We have dance. S sound is there, and we know S sound. We talked about S sound here. This is unwise, and if it is unwise, so okay, the past tense of dance is we just add D. So S sound is unwise. We have talked about the S sound before here. This is unwise. So if it is unwise, we will pronounce this ed with a t sound. Dance. For example, she danced. She danced a lot last night. Okay, so from today onwards, you will not pronounce this D with a D sound. You have to pronounce it like with a T sound, dance. And let's move towards the last example. This is jump. And what is the past tense of jump? We just add ed. But most of the people, they pronounce this ed jumped. And I have heard from so many educated people, they don't know about the voice and unvoiced sound. They pronounce this ed jumped. I jumped. Okay, so this per sound is unvoiced, and we represent unvoiced with the minus v. It means that this is unvoiced sound. So if it is unvoiced, you will pronounce with a t sound. Jumped. I jumped. She jumped. They jumped. So we will pronounce with a t sound. Okay, let me repeat this example. That these Y sound and unvoiced sound, they are very help you to clear beautifully, excellently, and you sound like a native speaker. Okay, from today onwards, you will not pronounce like walked. You will say walked. This is not washed. This is washed, and this is danced. and this is done. I hope so you have enjoyed my lecture today, and okay, till next time with a new lecture, we sure is goodbye and ta-ra for now.